As the years unfold, life offers us fresh perspectives, reshaping our understanding of happiness and fulfillment. By the time we reach 55 and beyond, many of us find ourselves in situations we never anticipated. Whether through personal choice, the end of a marriage, or the loss of a partner, we may step into this phase of life as singles. At first, the idea might feel unfamiliar, even daunting. But what if we told you that being single after 55 could open doors to a life that's richer, freer, and more fulfilling than ever before? It's true, this chapter brings unique opportunities. While marriage and long-term relationships can provide love and companionship, being single at this stage offers a kind of liberation that's both refreshing and empowering. There's a beauty in simplicity and a joy in rediscovering ourselves, unencumbered by the expectations that often come with partnership. Together, let's explore 13 compelling reasons why being single after 55 can be a transformative experience. Each point is rooted in the wisdom that comes with age, the freedom to prioritize what truly matters, and the personal growth that flourishes when we embrace this season of life with an open heart. Number 1. Empowered financial freedom. One of the most empowering aspects of being single later in life is the freedom to chart our financial course without compromise. We have full control over how we earn, spend, save, and invest. Every dollar is allocated according to our values and priorities, free from the need for alignment or negotiation with a partner. In relationships, financial decisions often become shared endeavors. Joint budgets, saving goals, and spending plans can foster teamwork but may also create tension, especially when perspectives on money diverge. These dynamics can lead to compromises that don't always align with our individual goals. When we're single, those complexities fall away. We're free to fund the causes we care about, explore entrepreneurial ventures, or indulge in passions like travel and hobbies. No explanations needed. This independence not only brings clarity but also empowers us to design a life where our resources fully support our dreams and aspirations. Number 2. Freedom from emotional labor. In relationships, emotional labor often becomes an unseen yet weighty responsibility, frequently falling unevenly on one partner's shoulders. It encompasses not just navigating your own emotional landscape, but also tending to your partner's emotions, calming their worries, easing their stress, and striving to maintain harmony within the home. While this kind of emotional work is undeniably significant, it can also be exhausting, especially when the effort feels unbalanced and one-sided. Few stories illustrate the weight of emotional labor and the liberation of stepping away from it more poignantly than that of Princess Diana. As one of the most recognizable figures of the 20th century, Diana's life seemed a fairy tale on the surface, but beneath the glamour lay a grueling emotional burden. Married into the British royal family at a young age, she faced not only public scrutiny but also the unspoken expectation to carry the emotional weight of a troubled marriage and a rigid institution. From the start, Diana was thrust into a role requiring immense emotional resilience. Her relationship with Prince Charles, marred by infidelity and emotional distance, left her navigating a sea of unmet needs and unreciprocated efforts. Yet, she took on the mantle of emotional caretaker, striving to preserve appearances and manage the strain within their household. She simultaneously fulfilled public duties with grace, offering compassion and kindness to those she met. For years, she bore this dual burden, but the personal cost was immense. Diana struggled with depression, bulimia, and feelings of profound loneliness. Her eventual separation from Prince Charles in 1992 marked a turning point. Though her decision to step away from the marriage faced criticism, it was an act of reclaiming her emotional independence. For the first time in years, Diana began prioritizing her own well-being. Freed from the weight of managing a strained relationship, she rediscovered her voice and focused on causes that genuinely resonated with her. Whether working with AIDS patients, advocating for landmine victims, or comforting the disadvantaged, Diana channeled her energy into creating meaningful change. This transformation wasn't without its challenges. Diana faced media backlash and institutional resistance, yet she refused to return to a life where her emotional needs were secondary. In one memorable 1995 interview she said, "I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts in people's hearts, but I don't see myself being queen of this country." Her words reflected a profound shift. Diana no longer sought validation through roles that demanded self-sacrifice. Instead, she built a life aligned with her values and desires. Studies reveal why Diana's story resonates so deeply. Research on emotional labor shows that it disproportionately affects women, often leading to burnout and mental health struggles. Psychologists describe how carrying the emotional weight of others can deplete one's energy, leaving little room for personal growth or self-care. Diana's journey underscores the importance of setting boundaries and recognizing when emotional labor becomes a one-sided sacrifice. From Diana's story, we learn the value of self-prioritization. By stepping away from unhealthy dynamics, she demonstrated the courage to rebuild her identity and redirect her energy toward uplifting others in a sustainable way. Her advocacy and humanitarian work became more impactful after she freed herself from the constraints of her former life. Another lesson lies in the power of emotional balance. Diana didn't abandon relationships or responsibilities entirely. Rather, she chose to invest in those that were reciprocal and meaningful. Her bond with her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, deepened after her separation. She focused on creating an environment where love and support flowed both ways, a stark contrast to the emotional imbalances she endured earlier. Princess Diana's story is not just a tale of struggle but one of transformation. It reminds us that emotional labor, while often necessary, should never overshadow one's own well-being. Breaking free from it isn't selfish, it's an act of self-respect and a foundation for healthier connections. In her legacy, we see the enduring impact of prioritizing personal growth and building relationships rooted in mutual care. When we embrace single life, the demand to constantly attend to another person's emotional state vanishes. We are granted the freedom to concentrate fully on our own mental and emotional well-being, unhindered by the need to act as an emotional caretaker. This space allows us to nurture our own inner growth, fostering a more profound sense of self-awareness and resilience. As we focus inward, we gain the capacity to create relationships that thrive on genuine connection and mutual respect. These new bonds, be they friendships or future romantic relationships, become richer and more fulfilling, built on shared support rather than an expectation of endless emotional caretaking. The absence of this continual emotional responsibility offers a lighter, more liberated approach to daily life, where we can prioritize our own emotional health and cultivate connections that are balanced, reciprocal, and truly rewarding. Number 3. Rediscovering your relationship with your children. Life after a relationship offers a unique chance to transform the way we connect with our children. For those who've shared parenting duties, much of the relationship with your kids was shaped by the dynamics of your partnership. Your spouse's beliefs, decisions, and parenting style often played a role in how you engaged with them. At times, you may have felt compelled to agree with things you didn't fully support, just to keep the peace. However, as a single parent, especially when your children are grown, a refreshing freedom arises. You no longer need to navigate shared decisions. The power to shape your interactions and influence your children's lives is entirely in your hands. You can offer guidance that feels true to your own experiences and values, without second-guessing the opinions of a partner. This newfound independence allows you to become a calming, grounded presence. Without the undercurrents of a married household, your children can rely on you for support without worrying about complicated family dynamics. You can share your wisdom with them, knowing that your relationship is no longer constrained by the compromises of a shared life. This shift can deepen your connection. It's an opportunity to create a more authentic, balanced relationship with your kids, one that grows stronger as you embrace your individual journey. The space for growth, understanding, and real emotional support expands, allowing for a truly fulfilling bond with your children, unburdened by past complexities. Number 4. Freedom from judgment and criticism. In long-term relationships, subtle critiques often become a regular part of daily life. A comment on your outfit, a suggestion about your habits, or an opinion on how you tackle tasks may seem harmless at first. Over time, however, these observations can pile up, creating an environment where it feels like you're constantly being evaluated. Even if the intention is care or concern, the effect can be draining. That persistent feedback has a way of chipping at your confidence, making you second-guess your choices and actions. Being single offers a much-needed break from this cycle. It's a chance to live without someone else's opinions shaping your decisions. No one questions your priorities or critiques your preferences. You can dress to please yourself, whether that means lounging in the coziest clothes you own or experimenting with bold, unconventional styles. Your days are yours to design, productive, relaxing, or a mix of both, without fear of someone else's disapproval. Here are some practical steps you can incorporate into your daily routine to cultivate freedom from judgment and criticism.
1. Build self-awareness.
Morning reflection. Start each day by identifying one thing you appreciate about yourself. Focus on your strengths, not perceived flaws. Journaling. Write about your feelings and thoughts at the end of each day. Recognize where judgment, from yourself or others, affected you and how you can respond differently next time.
2. Set healthy boundaries.
Pause and assess. When someone offers unsolicited advice or criticism, take a moment to reflect before reacting. Remind yourself that their opinion does not define your worth. Communicate your needs. Politely but firmly let others know when their comments are unhelpful or unwelcome.
3. Practice self-validation.
Daily affirmations. Speak kind words to yourself. For example, I am capable, or I trust my decisions. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how minor they seem. This reinforces confidence and self-worth. 4. Limit exposure to negativity. Mindful media use. Unfollow social media accounts or individuals that make you feel judged or inadequate. Follow those that inspire and uplift you. Choose positive company. Surround yourself with people who encourage and accept you as you are. This freedom goes beyond avoiding criticism. It's about rediscovering autonomy. You make choices based on your desires, unfiltered by another's perspective. This clarity allows you to reconnect with what truly matters to you. It's a time to explore your individuality and celebrate the things that make you unique. Living without judgment nurtures confidence in a way nothing else can. It gives you the space to embrace your strengths and even laugh at your imperfections. Free from external scrutiny, you can truly focus on becoming the best version of yourself, one decision at a time. Number 5. Simpler, more liberating intimacy. When we find ourselves single after 55, we quickly notice how intimacy takes on a simpler, more liberating form. In long-term relationships, intimacy often gets weighed down by emotional baggage, expectations, silent agreements, and compromises that complicate the connection. The spark of physical closeness can become intertwined with duties and conditions, sometimes feeling like a reward earned through meeting certain emotional or behavioral standards. But when we embrace singlehood, intimacy becomes a completely different experience. It's not a responsibility or a negotiation. Instead, it's a choice entirely in our hands. We get to decide the terms, whether we want something light and casual, deeply committed, or somewhere in between. There's no need to meet anyone else's emotional needs or fulfill relational obligations. We can connect when we desire, with whom we desire, and in a way that aligns with our own comfort. If physical intimacy isn't a priority, there's no pressure. We're free to focus on the passions that bring us joy, without guilt or expectations. This sense of freedom, of being able to explore intimacy on our own terms, is one of the most empowering aspects of being single. It's a new chapter, where connection becomes simpler, more fulfilling, and above all freeing. Number 6. No more negotiating the small stuff. When you're single, everything feels simpler, even the smallest decisions. The big choices, like finances, may seem easier to handle, but it's the everyday ones that truly change. In marriage, even simple things, like deciding what to have for dinner, what time to go to bed, or how to arrange the furniture, become endless negotiations. These little compromises add up. Over time, you may find yourself always considering the other person's preferences, often at the cost of your own. But when you're on your own, these daily decisions are entirely in your hands. Want to indulge in dessert for dinner?
No problem.
Feel like staying up late watching your favorite movie or diving into a book?
Go for it.
There's no one to answer to, no one to consult. Every choice becomes a chance to prioritize what makes you happiest. When facing the challenge of constant negotiation in a relationship, especially when it comes to small daily decisions, there are several strategies you can adopt to maintain balance and avoid feeling drained. Set clear boundaries. Clearly communicate your needs and preferences. It's important to express what's important to you, whether it's deciding on dinner, bedtime, or how to spend free time. Being upfront can reduce unnecessary discussions and help both parties understand each other's limits. Make time for self-care. In a partnership, it's easy to forget about personal needs. Dedicate time to recharge on your own, whether it's through hobbies, quiet moments, or solo activities. Taking care of yourself helps to prevent resentment from building up over time. Find compromise that feels fair. While compromise is necessary in any relationship, try to find a balance where both parties are satisfied, not just one. Look for win-win solutions, even if it means switching things up more often. This keeps the relationship dynamic and reduces feelings of imbalance. Focus on the bigger picture. Don't let the small stuff overwhelm you. In the grand scheme of things, these daily decisions often don't matter as much as the overall relationship. Focus on what's truly important, like shared values and long-term goals, to avoid getting bogged down by minor disagreements. These freedoms might seem small, but they create a rhythm of daily life that's uniquely your own. They offer a sense of relaxation that's often missing in shared living. Without constant negotiations, you can live your life exactly as you wish, savoring each moment of independence. Number 7. Rediscovering old hobbies and exploring new interests. One of the greatest gifts of being single later in life is the chance to reignite forgotten passions and explore new horizons. Life's responsibilities, raising children, managing a household, or compromising for the sake of a partner, often push personal interests to the side. Over time, we may lose touch with the things that once brought us joy. Now, however, you have the freedom to reconnect with those long-lost hobbies. The quiet moments are yours to fill, whether it's with the brushstrokes of painting, the peacefulness of gardening, or the thrill of hiking through nature. The possibilities are endless, and they are yours to rediscover.
But why stop there?
Being single opens doors to entirely new adventures. You could take up photography, dive into creative writing, or immerse yourself in learning a new language. Maybe you've always wanted to explore yoga or become part of a local book club. This is your opportunity to step outside your comfort zone and cultivate new skills that excite you. What makes this time so special is the ability to fully invest in yourself. You're no longer bound by the schedules and compromises that often come with shared lives. You can commit to whatever sparks your curiosity and pursue activities without worrying if someone else shares your enthusiasm. This is more than just filling free time. It's about personal growth and exploration. Whether revisiting old favorites or starting from scratch with something fresh, every moment spent on your interests adds to your happiness. It's a powerful reminder that the journey of self-discovery doesn't have to end, it only expands. Number 8. Your home, your sanctuary. Your home is more than just a place to live, it's your sanctuary. It should be a space where you feel entirely at ease, surrounded by comfort and peace. However, when you're in a relationship, your home often becomes a shared environment. Decisions about layout, decor, and even room usage are no longer solely yours. Compromises are made, and the space can lose some of its individuality. Decorating and organizing your home to make it feel truly precious involves more than just aesthetics. It's about creating a space that reflects your personality, enhances your well-being, and sparks joy every time you walk through the door. Here are some tips to help you turn your home into a place you truly treasure.
Embrace your style.
Start by identifying your personal style. Whether it's minimalist, eclectic, bohemian, or modern, let it guide your choices. The goal is to curate a space that speaks to you, not just follow trends. Your home should be an authentic reflection of who you are.
Declutter for peace of mind.
A clutter-free space is a peaceful space. Organize your belongings by keeping only what adds value or brings joy. Use stylish storage solutions like baskets, trays, or elegant shelving to keep things tidy without sacrificing style. Incorporate meaningful pieces. Incorporate items that hold sentimental value, family heirlooms, travel souvenirs, or unique pieces of art. These personal touches will make your home feel more meaningful and connected to your life story. Choose colors that elevate the mood. Colors have a huge impact on the atmosphere of your home. Warm tones like terracotta and mustard can create a cozy, welcoming feel, while cooler hues like soft blues and greens can promote calm and tranquility. Choose colors that make you feel comfortable and inspired. In contrast, when you're single, your home is truly yours. The entire space is a canvas for your creativity and personal style. You can design each room to match your preferences, whether it's transforming a spare room into a personal library, an art studio, or simply a cozy retreat. You can pick out colors, furniture, and accessories without needing anyone else's approval. Your home becomes a reflection of your personality, offering a sanctuary where you can fully unwind and enjoy life without the limitations of shared decisions. Number 9. Living life on your own terms. Reaching your 50s opens a new chapter where independence becomes the ultimate luxury. After decades of juggling responsibilities, raising children, running a household, and making compromises in relationships, you now have the rare chance to design a life that's completely yours. Embrace new experiences. Step out of your comfort zone. Try something you've always wanted to do but never had the time for. Whether it's learning a new language, traveling to an unfamiliar place, or exploring a new hobby like painting or photography. Prioritize your well-being. Take care of your body and mind. Start a fitness routine that suits your needs, whether it's yoga, swimming, or walking in nature. Practice mindfulness or meditation to nurture your mental health and stay in tune with yourself. Set personal goals. Create goals that inspire you. These could be creative, intellectual, or adventurous. Having something to work towards, like writing a book, running a marathon, or mastering a musical instrument, will keep you motivated and fulfilled. Simplify your life. Declutter your space and life. Let go of unnecessary possessions, commitments, and people that drain your energy. This helps you focus on what truly matters and creates room for new opportunities. Reignite old passions. Rediscover hobbies you loved in your youth. Whether it's playing an instrument, gardening, or cooking, reconnecting with these interests can bring joy and spark creativity in your life. No longer bound by the demands of others, you can make choices based solely on your own desires. Whether it's spontaneous weekend getaways, diving into a new hobby, or simply enjoying quiet moments at home, you have the freedom to shape your time. You're free to explore passions without guilt or compromise. Want to take up a new sport, pursue creative ventures, or lose yourself in a good book? The world is yours to enjoy on your own terms. This kind of freedom is often underestimated, but once experienced, it's clear that it's a luxury that many in relationships might not fully appreciate. Now, it's your time to thrive. Number 10. Financial freedom. You hold the reins. After the age of 55, one of the most empowering advantages of being single is the financial independence that comes with it. By this stage, you've invested time, effort, and discipline into building your savings and securing your future. In a marriage, finances are often shared, which means constant negotiation. Budgeting for vacations, planning for retirement, or deciding on daily expenditures all require compromises and sometimes create tension. However, when you're single, the power over your finances is entirely yours. You decide how to spend your money, whether that's treating yourself to a dream vacation, indulging in a luxury item, or exploring new investment opportunities. You no longer need to seek anyone's approval or consider their priorities. Every financial choice you make is a direct reflection of your own values and goals. For many, this newfound autonomy is truly freeing. After years of balancing another person's financial aspirations, you now have the freedom to allocate your resources in ways that align with your own passions and desires. Whether it's exploring the world, investing in personal hobbies, or contributing to causes that matter to you, your financial path is yours to carve. The possibilities are limitless, and you are the one charting the course. Number 11. A social life designed by you. In relationships, your social life often revolves around shared moments. You attend events that cater to your partner's circle, and sometimes, you find yourself mingling with people whose interests don't exactly match your own. While this can be enjoyable, it's also limiting. Your social experiences become intertwined with someone else's preferences. When you're single, everything changes. You have the power to design your own social landscape. You can choose your company, deciding who to spend time with and when. The possibilities are endless. Whether it's rekindling old friendships, forging new connections, or diving into hobbies that ignite your passion, you're in control. This newfound freedom means no more forced gatherings or awkward mingling with people who don't resonate with you. You can surround yourself with individuals who share your values and interests, creating a social network that enhances your life. Instead of compromising, you embrace a life filled with genuine connections, offering deeper, more meaningful interactions that truly enrich your sense of fulfillment.
Number 12. A stronger sense of self.
In later life, being single offers an unparalleled opportunity for self-discovery. After years of sharing your life with a partner, it's easy to lose touch with the essence of who you are. Your identity becomes closely tied to your role as a spouse or companion, and gradually, you might forget what truly brings you joy. Embracing singlehood allows you to reconnect with your individuality. Without the influence of a partner, you can explore your passions, desires, and values freely. This journey of self-exploration can be incredibly empowering. It fosters a deeper sense of confidence and independence, as you realize the strength within yourself to shape a life that truly satisfies you. To effectively discover and reconnect with yourself, there are several practices you can incorporate into your daily routine. These activities allow you to explore who you are, what you truly value, and what brings you joy. Here are some suggestions to guide your journey of self-discovery.
1. Journaling.
Writing regularly can help you process your thoughts and feelings. Try setting aside time each day to reflect on your emotions, experiences, and dreams. Ask yourself questions like, what makes me feel fulfilled? What are my passions? What do I need more of in my life? By putting your thoughts on paper, you'll gain clarity about your desires, fears, and values.
2. Mindfulness and meditation.
Engaging in mindfulness practices helps you stay present in the moment and tune into your inner world. Meditation, in particular, can foster deep self-awareness by quieting the noise around you and allowing your true thoughts and feelings to surface. Try focusing on your breath for just 10 to 15 minutes a day. This can help you listen more closely to your intuition and cultivate a greater understanding of yourself.
3. Try new things.
Exploring new activities, hobbies, or environments can spark creativity and uncover hidden talents. Whether it's learning an instrument, trying a new sport, or taking a class, stepping out of your comfort zone opens doors to self-discovery. You may find new passions or rediscover things you once loved.
4. Spend time alone.
Spending quality time alone is essential for reconnecting with yourself. Take walks in nature, sit in a cafe with a book, or simply relax in your home without distractions. Solitude allows you to hear your own thoughts without external influences, giving you the space to reflect on who you are and what you truly want in life. As you learn to trust your instincts and make decisions based on your own happiness, a newfound sense of peace emerges. This powerful connection with your true self often leads to a more fulfilling and joyful life, both emotionally and spiritually. Number 13. The gift of peace and quiet. One of the hidden treasures of being single later in life is the precious gift of peace and quiet. In relationships, especially when sharing a home, there's often a constant buzz of activity, conversations, tasks, and the energy that comes from having someone by your side. While the joy of companionship is undeniable, there are moments when silence becomes an oasis, a much-needed escape from the noise of daily life. When you're single, you have the unique freedom to create your own peaceful space. Imagine waking up to a calm morning with only the soft aroma of your coffee filling the air. Picture taking a leisurely walk through a quiet park, with nothing but the sound of birds and the rustling of leaves around you. Or simply curling up with a good book, free from distractions, and losing yourself in its pages. These moments of stillness offer more than just a break from the hustle. They give you the opportunity to recharge your spirit. You can reflect, think clearly, and reconnect with what truly matters. The quiet becomes a source of strength and clarity, allowing you to appreciate life's simplest joys without interruption. It's a gift that those in relationships may not realize they're missing, until they experience the profound calm that comes with solitude. It's the gift of time for yourself, without the pressures or distractions that often come with shared living. It's a rare and priceless treasure, one that lets you hear your own thoughts, relax your mind, and find peace in the everyday moments. Being single after 55 can truly transform your life, offering a wealth of opportunities for personal growth, freedom, and joy. This phase is not just about independence, but about embracing new possibilities that come with it. It's a chance to rediscover passions that may have been set aside or explore new interests that spark excitement. The freedom to live on your own terms can be incredibly empowering. whether it's enjoying financial independence or simply savoring the tranquility of your own company. After years of hard work, raising a family, and making countless sacrifices, this is your time. A time to shape your own future, to focus on what brings you fulfillment. The control is now in your hands, and with it, the endless potential to craft a life that resonates with your true desires. Thank you for watching this video. We hope these stories resonate with you and inspire you to reflect on your own journey. Please share your thoughts, experiences, and any insights you'd like to offer in the comments. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to us, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us.